Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again for yet another episode of SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. And yes, the world of beer is truly wonderful, even in these appalling times that we're in. And today is the first day of Belgian Beer Month. So screw dry July. I'm having a Belgian beer month, like I had a all German beer month back in October of 2020. Yeah, I think someone did suggest not long after I did that as to whether I do a Belgian beer month, and at the time I thought, oh, I don't know, I mean, I would imagine it would be quite an expensive endeavour, and yes, yeah, it certainly was, but then again, I live in Australia. Anyway, what beer are we looking at? Well, you can see it before your eyes. It's not Stella Artois. It's Belgium's most popular brew, Jupiler, which is 5.2% alcohol by volume, and it's brewed and canned by Brasserie Jupiler, a subsidiary of AB InBev over in Belgium. Yes, I did try this when I was in Belgium in 2017. I saw it advertised all around the place a lot, and also in the Netherlands too. I don't remember it being bad, but I don't have a really great recollection of it because, well, when I was in Germany, Belgium and the Netherlands, I was having some pretty heavy drinking days, I can assure you folks. Alright, so yes, let's start Belgian Beer Month by having a look at their most popular best-selling brew, which I happened to procure from Belgium directly. Yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere in Australia, so I imported it and a few others for this Belgian Beer Month directly from Belgium. So if you want to know how to do that, check out the link below. Anyway, without further ado, let's crack open this can that's been deep chilling in the SwillinGrog beer fridge for a few weeks now, in fact. Yeah, been tonguing to crack this one open. Okay, I'll give it a good pour into the Spiegelau lager glass. Yeah, plonk that lovely can back down. Yeah, beautiful looking can. I love the design, very solid. All right, so let's have a look at the beer. Now it's a very mostly clear, golden colour. Moderate amount of carbonation, about a finger there of frothy white head. Yeah, your typical lager appearance. Yeah, looks quite appealing. Alright, what am I getting in the aroma? A bit of sweet grain, nothing really pronounced. I do know that they use corn as an adjunct in this, so yeah, I'll be mindful of that. Yeah, although I'm not really picking that up. Yeah, just a grainy, sweet grainy aroma that's fairly subtle. Alright, so we've talked about the appearance and we've talked about the aroma, which could only mean it's time for the most important part of the review, the taste test. So let's dive in, folks, to Belgium's most popular beer. All right, well, up front, getting some nice, sweet malts there. Yeah. It's definitely got that real sort of snappy sort of, finish to it. Yeah, it's very crisp, it's very clean. A nice sort of, bready taste lingers in the palate. There's a bit more bitterness to it than you would probably expect. I think it's about 25 IBU, but it's very nicely balanced. Yeah, this is quite good, and as far as the body's concerned, somewhere between light and medium. Well, it's definitely going down smooth. Yeah, really remarkably refreshing. On a summer's day, it would absolutely hit the spot. It's got its own nice distinctive taste about it. And for those that like the hops, there is some noticeable bitterness there, but not overly so. Still very malt forward. Yeah, I think it's a really superb brew, and it's not hard to see why this is the most popular beer in Belgium. Now, is it drinkable? Well, of course, it's very drinkable. And even at 5.2% alcohol by volume, you could certainly session this. I think it's in that ideal range as far as ABVs for lagers go, which, if you don't know, is between 5 and 6%. Yeah, it's ideal. I mean, it's got a nice boldness to it. As far as flavour goes, they haven't made any compromises. It looks and tastes like, a lager beer, which is fantastic. So I won't get into the price point because, good Lord, I paid through the absolute nose to get this and a few other beers directly from Belgium for this Belgian Beer Month. But, that's my level of dedication to this craft. Yeah. I'm willing to, go out and do that, not just, rely on what might rock up at the local bottle shop. I mean, let's face it, folks, what they have on offer these days is shockingly limited. And it's quite depressing most of the time to go in there too. I mean, their international beer ranges are just appalling. I mean, they're definitely not representative of, the best beers in the world, or the, most outstanding world-renowned brews are definitely not to be found, at these places. Yeah, without a doubt. I myself as a beer reviewer and, my beer reviewing colleagues, we all have to go to a lot of trouble to, procure some interesting stuff. And unfortunately, a lot of the time that involves going online. It seems that, a lot of time these online stores actually have, these world-renowned brews on offer. Anyway, gone on a bit of a tangent there, but I still think it's relevant to, this review. Yeah, and the trouble I went to get this. But hey, look, it seems like it was well worth it. So anyhow, let's have one final gulp and give this one a score out of 10. Wow, I love that. And look at the lacing that it's leaving. Wow. Yeah, I just love that finish that it has. It's just so crisp. Yeah, it's an extraordinary brew. Like, really impressive. Yeah, and it's, a mass-produced macro lager. But, yeah, I mean, outside of Belgium and the Netherlands, I didn't, hear or see of it. Yeah, very strange. Yeah, it's certainly, I think it's better than Stella Artois without a doubt. Although, they're effectively made by the, same brewer. It too is a AB InBev product. What would I give it in terms of a score out of 10? I'd probably give Jupiler a 9.5 out of 10. So there you go, folks. A very good beer from Belgium, very popular beer in Belgium, and definitely one that gets a high score from me. It's superb, a 9.5 out of 10. So anyway, thanks for joining me for this first episode of Belgium Beer Month. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to all the brews that I've got lined up, and yeah, please spread the word that yeah, we're doing a Belgian Beer Month here on this channel. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting viewing. Rightio, so thanks for joining me, and until next time, fare thee well, all.